Hello everyone and welcome back to Rugby Challenge 3. We're going to have a look at one of the final features of this new game, something that a lot of people have been asking a lot of questions about. So we're going to get stuck in and have a look at the FanHub for today's episode. Now, apologies over the last couple of days for not bringing you any new content on the game, but I've been, as you can probably tell, struck down with the flu, my voice completely crap, and I don't want to bring you guys rubbish, snuffly ass crap, so we're going to be only going with the better stuff, at least with a decent voice that you can actually understand. So we're going to be digging into the FanHub today, having a look at how it works, who you can get, what you actually have to do to use it, because it is only a matter of days now until everyone around the globe gets their copy of the game. So I want you all to know how it works, get stuck into this FanHub, make your own players as well, and make this possibly the best the game can be as well. So without any further ado, let's get stuck into it and see what this FanHub actually consists of. Now you'll see when we go and click on FanHub here, it has two options: players and teams. So first things first, we're going to have a look at the teams because that's probably a better, easier way to show and explain how exactly the FanHub works. So click on teams, we have my uploads, which we'll have a look at in a minute, and we also have most popular. So let's have a look at most popular and see what we can get our grubby little mitts on. Now, a lot of you have been complaining, obviously with fairly good reason as well, about the lack of the 2016 teams for Super Rugby and the unlicensed Pro 12 and the out-of-date Aviva Premiership and all that sort of stuff. But this is where you can fix it. It is also an amazing place where people can make the odd and strange squads that many people wouldn't think of, and this one at the top here is really one that does strike my interest. Before we have a look at some actual teams, the Battler 15, I should say. Let's have a look at the Battler 15. So we're going to just click on that, view details, and we're taken straight away to the team that has been created. So we can see the stadium that they use, the name, the logo, all that sort of rubbish. We can see the strip they use, which we're going to talk a little bit more about strips in a second. So hold your horses if you've got thoughts and comments about the strip. We'll get to that in a second. Just way on a bit. Okay, attributes, which no one really changes, or the tactics, but this is a big thing now, is the actual squad. And what a squad it is. So this is obviously made up of players who have played domestically around the globe for a long time without making too much real inroads to international glory. I guess you could say the difference there, maybe those two deserve a bit more credit than that. Seems to be mainly a New Zealand kind of thing. Radiki Samo is definitely one who's been capped internationally. But real battlers here, Tamati Ellison. Conrad Smith a battler? I don't think he really is. Ready Ranger, Kurt Baker, I can see those fit quite nicely. But the simple thing about this is, yeah, that's a pretty cool squad. It would be quite nice to have that one in my game so I can play with the Battler 15. Well, it's simple. I'm on a PS4, obviously Xbox, we have a different button, but for me, you can see down the bottom of your screen right now, it says Square Save Team. So I just simply push Square, hit yes, and the team is saved. I have it now in my game, so I can say, thank you, Papa Herds, for making that squad. I'm going to have a go of that team and check it out. Now, the second thing we want to look at is teams that have created the new look squad. So we can see here the Highlanders for 2016. So we want to have a look at this. We want to check out this team first before we really do anything silly. So it's the Highlanders strip. Of course, they're already there, so it's a pretty easy decision to make on that. They have actually made an effort with the attributes, which is good to see, but it's a squad that we really want to look at. We're simply starting down the bottom, which is where we left the last squad off at, and we can see this is a pretty good reflection of the 2016 Highlanders team. The new additions, likes of Whitelock and Squire, Smith, Sopwang is still there, Buckman, although he's injured, he's still in the squad. Who else is a real changer into this team that we haven't seen? Tonga is there, of course. Hello Nuka Nuka, he's a newcomer. Now look at that, pretty accurate face as well on the old man. So there you go. You can see quickly from that that the Highlanders squad, 39, 38 players as well, is pretty accurate. I think that's a pretty good Highlanders team. So once again, all we need to do is go back here, push square. Yes, Highlanders have a 2016 squad in my game. So we're going to do this for all the things. I mean, there's a Fijian 7 side here, so wait for that to tick over, and we can have a look at that, if it's ever going to load up their team, which it doesn't seem too interested in doing. And the FanHub is broken. Okay, so it seems to have fixed itself now. Now let's try have a look at this Fiji 7s. There we go, it's updated itself. So Mikey Hoyt has created this Fijian 7 side. And we can see once again, strip. Of course, the unlicensed strip, Fiji haven't got a license in the game, but we can have a look at the side. And as much as I'm not really aware of the Fijian 7 side, I'm going to have to really look this up to see if it's actually accurate or not. Okay, so a quick Google search does actually tell me that this is a fairly accurate looking Fijian 7s team, which is very cool indeed. Very, very cool to see. So, you know, I want to have the proper 7 side, so Fiji, welcome aboard to my game. So there we go, that's how simple it really is. We can look through these. We've got Māori All Black size, 1996 All Blacks. Oh, I'm interested here. Who made this? NZ Justice. I may be thanking you very, very soon, good sir. Let's have a look at this team. Olo Brown, Sean Fitzpatrick, Craig Dowd, Ian Jones, Michael Jones, Todd Blackadder, Tane Randall, Josh Cronfeld, Justin Marshall, Andrew Mertens, Walter Little on the wing, Jonah Lomahood at inside centre. Interesting, we have to swap those two around a bit. We got Jeff Wilson on the right, Christian Cullen in the team as well. Look at those ratings. Where's DJ Forbes coming from? Okay, we got a bit off track with the substitutes and the whole bench as well. Very good period of All Black rugby. May have even crossed over. They may have played one game together, all those guys, but this is what the FanHub does. Amazing looking side. Now this NZ Justice, this guy probably doesn't watch my videos, but this is an amazing effort to make this full squad of 15 players. Christian Cullen, Jeff Wilson. I mean, this is amazingly awesome. And I have one thing to say. Download, save team, whatever, I don't care, but that is amazing. You can also upvote these as well, give them a rating, which is easy to do. Hit triangle on the PS4, and I'm giving that man 5 stars. Good effort, young man. That is a superb team. I've even popped them up a quarter of a star, so we should be ranking up a little bit more, going up to those top echelon squads. So we've got updates for all these teams. 2011 All Blacks is there as well. We've also got to the 2016 teams. We've got the under-20s from 2015. Oh, how about this? Don't tell me. No, it's someone else. William, thank you very much. This is amazing. Look at this. It is the 95 South African Springbok side. Osterant, Chris Rousseau, Swartz, Weiss, Stradum, Pinar, Kruger, Andrews. Oh, the great man himself. Just Van der Westhuizen, an amazing, amazing player. Of course, you got Joel Stransky. Oh, Chester Williams, 78. I think that's a bit kind. He's a lot better than that. We have LaRue in the inside centre, Mulder at outside, Small on the right wing, and Joubert at fullback. Oh, Nakajowski as well. The substitutes are all there. This is amazing. This is absolute clinical. I love this. This is the best part about the FanHub. Save team. We're going to have a World Cup rematch coming to the channel. We got the 2016 Reds, we got an English team, we got a 2016 Lions as well, the Kings, the Cheetahs. Now, okay, we might as well talk about it now. You guys will be asking a question. Kits is the big thing about this game. So let's have a team we go. The Jaguars, we've got the 2016 Jaguars side. Now, this is how kits will work. What they've done here is they've just gone with custom 73 home and 77 away. Now, the makers of this game have been kind enough to give a good variation of custom kits that really do fill in the need of any team you would really like. I mean, that's pretty close to what the Jaguars kit actually looks like. It's an orangey red when they're at home, and it's a black when they're at home, I should say, and orange when they're away. Either way, it's fairly close, but this is where it won't cross over between the mods of PC and the FanHub for console. Because what happens, now this may confuse a lot of you out there, but when you mod the game on PC, you replace the file. Okay, so what happens on my PC, I will replace a mod that someone has made, and I will replace Custom 73 with the mod made kit, which means on my PC, Custom 73 will look like the actual kit, but on all consoles still, there's no way to change Custom 73 from what you're looking at right now. That's the thing. It's not putting it into the FanHub, it's the files on the local drive. So on your PlayStation, on your Xbox, is always going to have these custom kits. They cannot be changed like on PC, where you actually change the core files of the game and actually change what Custom Kit 73 looks like. Maybe they'll think of a way in Rugby Challenge 3. I really hope they do. But at this stage right now, that's how it works. It is a bit confusing, but I hope that does actually explain it to a lot of you how it works. If you've got any questions, if something doesn't make sense there, ask in the comments. I'll try and explain it a bit better, but all in all, it's the way it works. Consoles will always have the same custom kits regardless. So if I make it on my PC with the actual kits, the game will still look for custom kit number 73 on the console, which will be this kit you're looking at right now. But that's fairly close. I think the developers of the game have done a very good job of making the custom kits very ranged, and they can make almost any kit look pretty accurate. So we can see here anyway, the Hagawaras, as they like to be called, their team is all on here. I mean, this is a great looking side. The players, there's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. They've got them Argentinian. There's not much you can really argue with apart from that they play in McLean Park, but you can still change that yourself, which is something we'll probably get to next as well. So we can download this Jaguar side. Why the hell not? We've been through the kit side of things, but that's just a little taster, a little tease of what could be created in the FanHub. These are just the most popular. You can easily pull up a search box and have a look at what you may like to see. You can search in here and put in, I don't know, whatever you want to put in. Search for something different, like those old teams as well, which is just fantastic. I mean, great work to whoever created, or to those two guys, I should say, that created those 95 and 96 All Blacks and Springboks side. That is amazing. More of those. Definitely leave it to me in the comments as well, and I would love to have a look at more of those. For those of you looking to add in, I mean, top 14 sides, we've got Castres and Bordeaux sides here as well. Now also the Pro 12 sides. Here we've got a look at a Munster team that has been made up. Pretty down the list there. We want to go up. I mean, here's a little skimmy look at the squad for this Munster side that someone's made. It's not a position at all. It's got just a group of players. So you can fix that up if you like. It's just a little shot at what you can possibly do with the FanHub here. Of course, people have made Super Rugby 7 sides as well. There's just so much to pick from here. There is a lot. Start front say, there's some Ireland sides. People making just their home teams as well. I mean, all sorts happens in the FanHub. Now, there's 6 pages. We've gone through one. Look at this. There's the Tigers emerging box. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And so you can see there, that is just one page. I mean, go across page 2 and start all over again with the New York Ducks. Who the hell are they? Montreal Maple Leafs. Oh, this could be amazing. The Atlanta Gunners. There's a shitload of teams in here you can go through, have a play with. You see some funny names coming through here as well, but it's all in the fun of the game. Okay, so you've got these sides, and I mean the team like that Munster side. You want to change something, you want to put in another player or something, you can do that. You can just go to edit teams here like this. You can go left or right, and you can come and see the teams that you have downloaded. So, say I want to change something in the 2016 Jaguars side, I can come here, like I said, McLean Park. Well, I can change that to wherever the hell I want and make them play anywhere. What else can we change? Anything. We can add players to their teams. We can remove players from that team because that is our own made side. So that's the amazing part of it. We can change it after it's been downloaded. Okay, so the other side of things here was players. So again, it's the same thing. It's just a list of players. You can go to the most popular, and straight away we've got Megatron. Okay, so he's got a pretty good rating on Mr. Megatron there, but we see we've got Bryce Doolan at the start. We have a number of players that you can download. It works exactly the same way. I mean, got comments about Milner Scudder being poorly rated. We can easily click X when he finally does decide to load, and the FanHub is broken. There we go, we can click X now on Milner Scudder. We can see that's all his details and his attributes. Fairly decent. It's a custom preset amount, very good acceleration, and he'd probably rate a bit higher than the default one on the game would be. So it's very easy to bring them into the side as well. Of course, we already have a Milner Scudder on the side. Very good accurate of the face as well. So that's good to see that people putting the effort in here. Tanarumaga, that's a very, very accurate looking Tanarumaga as well from Detroit 918. Someone a bit, look at this, Jerry Collins. That is almost iconic. Isaac Rush, great job on Jerry Collins. Let's have a look at the details of the great man. Such a shame he's not with us anymore, but look at those stats. Aggression right up there. Let's get ourselves a Jerry Collins. Bam! Well done. And why not give this man a nice 5-star rating for making the great Jerry Collins. As you can see, your rating comes up. Another one here with Brian O'Driscoll, the legend, the Irish legend. We can see his numbers and stats there as well. Pretty good look on his face and his hair as well about what O'Driscoll looks like. Very, very generous with the stats. Almost 90 in most of his core roles. Mental agility, 99. Good stuff. BOD. Why not grab Brian O'Driscoll as well? Throw him into the mix. So as you can see, there's a lot of players in here. Again, 68 pages. Another Milner Scudder. There's players actually coming out of our ears. You know, you could make your own Sunwolves team the way the side goes. You can make your own Jaguars side. There's just so many players in here, and you just go through them and down, down, down all the way. Ches and Colby at the bottom there. I presume that's who that's supposed to be. Then you can spin over page number 2, start all over again with Sanchez at the top. I mean, it's all here. It's all here. You can make whatever you like. We've got Sergio Prise. Bang! A fan favorite here at the channel. He is almost an iconic man here on Cornflake Scripts. So we've got to bring him into the site as well. There you go. Simple as that. Download who you want, add them to your own teams, add them to FanHub teams you like as well. So if you've downloaded, I don't know, a Jaguars side, I send you him as the example all the time, you can put Sergio Prise you've downloaded from the FanHub in the Jaguars side as well. So that's all well and good. Now, the thing is, you've downloaded heaps of players, but the real key thing that's going to make the FanHub successful is people uploading what they have made. Of course, this will boom, I expect, when the game is fully released around the globe, but if you want to do it, it is simple. So all you need to do to upload your player is come into Players and Customize, create a player, and we can see we've got a player here named Ali Kamoin. So that's our player, Ali Kamoin. We'll make him a bit different. Ali, what does he look like? Something creative here. 1, 2, 3, 4, bang, there we go. Oh, another ginger. They just love it here on the channel. So we got here Ali. We can save him, remember his name, and you simply come back and go to the same thing, edit players, We're going to look here through, find our created 15s team. And we could possibly find, there he goes, Ali Kamoin. Now we can see all the other players we've downloaded. Even if we've just downloaded the teams, it still downloads all the players involved as well. Now we've got Ali Kamoin there, where you can just, as you can see at the bottom, there's a big pink square to upload. Just click square, we can just upload the player, bang, done. We have uploaded Ali Kamoin. I have no idea who he is, but he is there. Now we can go to the FanHub, go to players, my uploads, and we can see we have Ali Kamoin right there. So straight away, that is how it is done. So if we don't want to have him here, we can delete him, unshare him, and do everything. I am going to remove him from the sharing. Obviously, I didn't want anyone to download him, and I'll delete him. So he is gone, but that is an example of how we can get players onto the FanHub. That is the biggest way this is going to be successful. It needs everyone to create players, and straight away, you can do away with roster mods. You can just download the team you want to play. So you've seen how to get them, you've seen how to add players, you've seen how to remove players, bring them into your side, but all that is left here to see it in action. So why not do it with the 96 All Blacks up against the 95 Springboks, and just about a pole hitter. Who doesn't do that? Who doesn't do that when they start this training thing? Alright, we can see. This is just to show you all how it works. 96 All Blacks versus 95 Springboks. Oh, this is glorious. Two of the best created sides I have seen in the FanHub. Look at this. And just in awe. I know a lot of you are probably too young to remember this time, but this is a time when rugby was at a peak. These players, iconic, the likes of Michael Jones, Sean Fitzpatrick, who a lot of you would know already as well, the likes of Josh Kronfeld, Ian Jones, Justin Marshall, Andrew Burns, Jonah Lomu, Walter Little and Frank Bunce, Jeff Wilson, Christian Cullen, the list, it goes on. The Springbok side, Austin Arndt, what an absolute legend that man is. Andrews, the number 8, was an absolute powerhouse as well. Jos van der Westhuizen, one of the best scrum halves in rugby history. Joel Skransky, of course, World Cup winner with his drop goal. The backline, who was so much underrated, but with an amazing finisher that was often forgotten about in the likes of Chester Williams. An absolute stunning little player that he just got forgotten about because it was such a great period of rugby. Of course, Small and Jabir at the back. What a great Springbok side. Alright, so here you can see, it's worked. That's how simple it is to get these sides into your game. It's the All Blacks from 96 up against the Springboks from 1995. And we're kicking things off already. I was just going to start this game to have a look, but we're already jamming straight into it, and we're in touch already. What a game. This is what the FanHub is all about. I hope you've enjoyed this little look at what the FanHub can do to your game, how important it is to the success of Rugby Challenge 3. And I do hope everyone gets involved as Marshall gets a bumper, his own words used against him. And the All Blacks are looking to run away through Jonah Lomu. He has got the first game, the first try, I should say, of this 1996 All Blacks team. Inside centre, never seen him there before. But there you go. That's a show off, guys. This is what the FanHub can do. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope this explains to you. I'm sure there'll be lots of questions about the kit side of things, but I hope it helped you understand how it works. My voice is about to leave me. I'll be back in very soon, hopefully on the better side of these bloody ugly flus going around. But thanks for tuning and watching. Thanks for your patience while I've been getting over this illness, and I'll see you all again very, very soon with more from Rugby Challenge 3. New series starting up, and we'll see more, I guess. A whole match. It's got to be a whole match between these two sides. It is the All Blacks with a 7-0 lead. I am done and dusted. Thanks for tuning and watching, and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed and this helped you, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.